Hello, sweet friends. Okay, y'all know that I love to take leftovers and turn it into a whole different meal. So that's what we're going to do tonight. Y'all know that chicken and rice that we made, the little one skillet rice-a-roni and chicken. We're going to turn that into a good, savory, like chicken and rice soup. Y'all will love this. This is one of those good little comfort meals. I know it's a little bit early in the year for soup, but hey, this little cooler weather these last few days has got me thinking about fall weather and fall foods. I love to do soups and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to do with our leftovers. All right, so in my pan here, y'all, I just have about 3 tablespoons of butter. Yeah, quite a bit, because that's going to help our soup taste better. And then here I have 2 stalks of celery, 2 carrots, and about half of an onion. We're going to put all of that in here. And y'all remember we made that chicken and rice for like under $10. Well, now even turning it into another meal, I'm thinking you could still get away with this, the 2 meals, for under $15, because we're only going to add some broth, our vegetables that I already had on hand. I already had all of this stuff, and we're going to do a can of cream of chicken, which I wasn't sure if I had. I looked in the cabinet and I had a can. Y'all know I don't cook with this that much, but I do like to keep it on hand just for times like this, whenever I do decide to cook something that I think it would be good in. So this is still another very inexpensive meal with our leftovers. So what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm just going to saute up these veggies, our carrots, our onions, and celery. I have some diced up garlic here, some fresh garlic that I had. I'm going to toss that in here in a little bit. You know, you always just want to cook your garlic for about a minute or so, because it will burn really, really fast, and it's not good if it burns. So I'm going to saute these up, then I'll throw our garlic in, and then I'll come back and we will start adding everything else. Y'all, this is such an easy, quick dinner. Hey y'all, okay, our veggies here, our carrots, our onions, our celery, they've been cooking now for about 10 minutes. I'm going to throw our garlic in, and now I'm going to let this just cook around for about 1 minute, and then I'll come back and we will start adding our other stuff in. Okay, y'all, goodness, I wish y'all could smell this. It smells so good. So we don't have to add very many seasonings to this, because remember, we use the chicken flavored rice, so that has good flavor to it. Our chicken is flavored up really good, so we don't need very many seasonings. We are going to add a little bit of thyme in. I'm thinking about 1/4 of a teaspoon or so. Let's see. Yeah, maybe about 1/4 of a teaspoon. As y'all can see here, we're going to sprinkle that in. Now, if you want to, a lot of times in chicken and rice, you may add a little bit of rosemary, stuff like that. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to keep it very basic. I'm just going to do the thyme, and I have a little piece of a bay leaf here. I'm going to toss that in. I've got to get me some more. Okay. And then now we're going to do a can of cream of chicken. So move this out of the way. That down in there. You could probably do cream of celery with this. Any of them I think would be great. Trying not to give them my spoon there. Okay. That's about got it. Now, I made up some chicken broth here. Y'all know with my my chicken bouillon, I just put in a little bit, and I have 2 cups of water here that I added to it. We may need more, or we may not even need all this. I don't know yet. That's just what I made up to start with. So let's see here. Because we're going to go ahead and let all of this cook for a little bit before we add our rice and our chicken in, because remember, our rice is already done, so we certainly don't want to cook it to where it disappears. And our chicken is good too, so we basically just have to heat those 2 up So let's say, yep, let's go ahead and do the whole 2 cups. Okay. So what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm just going to turn this down. I'm just going to let all of this simmer for a little bit. Mostly we want to get those vegetables really good and soft. Let all those flavors incorporate. And then I'll come back and all we have to do is add in our chicken and rice. We may need to do a little bit more water. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see as time goes on. Hey y'all, just real quick, I wanted to show y'all. I did go ahead, I got to looking at it and I thought we probably will need more liquid. So I just filled this can up with about half, it's about half full, to go ahead and get the rest of our soup off of there. So now I'm gonna pour that in, okay? So now we've got a good clean can, we got all that good stuff out, and now I'm just gonna let this simmer. Hey y'all. Okay, so I have let this sit here and just simmer for probably about 15 minutes. As you can see, it's just simmering away. The main thing is just to get those veggies soft. That's really the only thing we need to do at this point, since we're doing this as a leftover and everything's done. We're going to try to fish out that bay leaf. There it is. And get that out. Now we're just going to add in our chicken and our rice. And remember, these are already done, so we don't want to cook it. We just basically want to heat it up. All right, so here's our chicken. I just diced it up, again, bite-sized pieces. I'm going to slide that in. And here's our rice. I put them in these after I got them out of the fridge, because y'all know I like to get my bowls washed up. And so this is just an easy way to go about it. And here's our rice. So we're just going to slide that in. Okay, let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be perfect. I've got the perfect amount of liquid. Doesn't that look good, y'all? Talk about a good comfort meal. This certainly is that. I was gonna add in a little bit of parsley, but you know, I added in some parsley in that rice. So I don't even think I'm going to. I think it's good just like that. The only thing I think I'm going to add is a little bit of black pepper. And I'm just going to do my fresh pepper here. Just a little, because we did season the chicken with some pepper. So we don't want too much. Okay, y'all. So I'm just going to let this simmer here for just a few minutes. Get all that stuff good and hot. And I tell you what, this looks delicious. Okay, I'll come back in a minute and I'm fixing to get us a bowl of this. Hey y'all, I'm gonna get us some out real quick and I'm gonna let it sit over here and cool off for a second. But I wanted you to see this. Look at this, y'all, how good it's thick enough, like it's the perfect consistency. This looks so good. This is like one of those healing meals. You know, whenever you're sick or you don't feel good, this is definitely one of those. I'll tell you. Look at that, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm going to sit this down here. I'm going to let it cool just a little bit, and I'll come back and we're going to do the taste test. Hey, y'all. Okay, let's try this. Look at this. I put me out some of those little oyster crackers. You know, I love these. I keep them year round just to snack on. But, y'all, this soup, I am excited about it. Look at this. Does that not look just perfect? Now, remember, you can also do this even if you don't have leftover chicken rice. You can boil your chicken, throw you some minute rice in or whatever kind of rice you want. Or you could also do this with leftover chicken and throw you some pasta in and make you a noodle soup. I mean, the flavor, I think, is going to be amazing. How can it not be with all this good stuff we have in here? It's still so crazy hot. I would have to let it sit here forever, y'all, to let it cool off, but we'll have to try to go with it anyway. I don't know about where you're at, but here these last few days we've had some good cooler weather, and it kind of already is starting to feel like fall. I love fall weather. I love fall foods. So before long, y'all, we're going to be making soups and stews and chili and all that good stuff. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is so good. to be something that we just threw together so quick. Y'all seen it, how easy and quick that was with our leftover stuff. Whatever it is not eaten of this, I will definitely freeze the rest of this. This is so good. This is a perfect little comforting meal on a good cold day. Like I said, if you're sick or something, this is like that bone healing food. Y'all know what I'm talking about, what our grandmothers used to talk about. I love it. That is perfect. Remember, you can always make something else out of whatever you have. Just get creative and get in there and throw it together. Like I said, that's how I come up with some of my best recipes and best foods, is just by throwing together whatever I have. Kind of like nights like tonight. That is delicious. Okay, y'all. I am going to really enjoy this bowl of soup, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.